Hi children, how are you all? Are you all fine? Hope you all are fine and well. Okay, let's begin the subject SS and chapter religious developments. So in our earlier period, we learn about that Bhakti movement spread in that South India, North India, West India, and East India. And you know how that Bhakti saint spread that messages of devotion to God to the common people in their common language. So to spread these all messages to the God of the God to the common people, they use that songs, bhajans, and orally they spread these bhakti messages to the common people. The next thing is that bhakti movement was there, then the birth of Sikhism came. New religion, Sikh religion came. Guru Nanak is considered the founder of the Sikh religion. Guru Nanak was the founder of this Sikh religion, and he was born in 1469 at Talwandi, and also called Nanak Sahib in Pakistan. He traveled widely, visited many places, and spread his Sikh religion. He settled at Kartarpur and established that town there. It is known as Dera Bana, that Dera Bana Nanak on the river Ravi. On the river Ravi, he settled a town. He took his last breath. He took his last breath in 1539. Like Kabir, he also believed in one God. He started the practice of langars and common kitchens. Started the practice of langars and common kitchens. Then you know that langars were known as Gurudwara served the people. He believed in right worship, means there were four principles: right worship, honest living, sharing with others. These are the principles of Guru Nanak and teachings of Guru Nanak. He wanted his followers to be homeless, homely, and earn their livelihood by the engaging in useful activity from home only. Guru Anand was succeeded by the eight that more Gurus. They were the Guru Amar Das, Guru Ram Das, Guru Arjun Dev, Guru Har Gobind, Guru Har Rai, Guru Har Krishna, then Guru Tej Bahadur, and Guru Gobind Singh. So these were the all that Sikh Gurus, and the Sikhism spread by these all Sikh Gurus. Then Islam religion came. So Islam, it is an important religion in India from the 12th century. It was brought to the India by the Arab traders, and later it became and coming of the Turks and Afghans, the Mughals Islam that popularity in India. Many rulers patronized Islam. Some people adopted it as it was the religious and of the rulers. So many Islam rulers came in India. They also spread that Islam religion in India. Islam is a monotheistic religion, and believes only one God, only one God, Allah. According to the Islam, Muhammad Prophet is Allah's only prophet. The Quran is the holy book of the Muslims. And Muhammad Prophet was born in Makkah. It is a holy place of Muslim, and it is thus considered to be the holy city, we can say, of the Muslims, which they must visit once in their life. So it is the holy place called that Muslims, and the pilgrim to that holy place is called Hajj. So Sufism came. Sufism is a movement that arose in the Muslims. It was influenced by ideas from the Islam, Hinduism, and Buddhism. It spread in all over the India during the medieval period. So it spread widely in the Muslims worldly in the 10th century. In the 10th century, that Sufism movement spread widely in the Muslims. Thus, the Sufi saint emphasized on the love and devotion to the God by these movements. Sufism developed many philosophical ideas and practices like that holding of prayer and fasting. And they created orders of that genealogy of Sufis and teachers called silsilas. They also established that khanqahs, and there was practice of that teachings. The Sufis composed poems like that Bhakti Saint. They also have some poems like Bhakti Saints and expressing their love and devotion to the God by different poems and songs, and some qawwalis they were singing. They mixed the prelude with the common people and preached in local messages. They give that local messages to the local peoples in their local language. A large number of Sufi from Central Asia came to India. Large number of Sufis from Central Asia, they came to India and settled down here during the period of the Delhi Sultanate. So during the period of Delhi Sultanate, many that Muslims came and settled down in India. So the Sufi saints were usually, that Sufi saints were usually led by the Pir. Sufi saints, we can call that Pir, who lived in the that khanqahs or held in their assemblies. People from that different social orders, caste and religious creed flock, they came to visit. That they believed the illness and troubles of life could be removed with the saints that blessings. Sufi saints believe that illness and the troubles we can remove by the blessings of the saints. So thus the dargah of famous Sufi saint became places of pilgrims. The dargahs of that famous that Sufi saints became the center of pilgrimage. The Chishti, they believed that saints should stay away from the royal court and politics and concentration of life and spirituality. They believed that saint they have to be away from the luxurious life and royal courts, and they have to live simple life, wear simple clothes, and the politics, they have to be far away from the politics. They did not discriminate. They did not discriminate between people and on the basis of caste, color, religious, and wealth. They did not discriminate any people on the basis of caste, color, and religion. You know that these all people, that saints, Sufi saints, they spread their messages to the common people by the songs called qawwalis and some poems. They all believe that simple life of people, simple living, it was their main principle. So other sects and movement spread during that period also. So the Sufi saints were there. They believing in one God only. That the most famous of that silsilas existed in India were the Chishti and the Suharwadi type. So the Chistis, they believed that saints should be the free from the luxurious life. So the saint, they did not involve in the politics. They did not discriminate any people on the basis of that caste, color, religious, and that creed. So, in order that Sufi saints thrived Kashmir in 15th and that 16th century, it is the Sufi saints tradition associated with the harmony. Many of the saints, many of the Sufi saints that held nearby Kashmir to his in that day and were the Sufi rishis. You can say that Nand Rishi and Nuruddin Rishi, that many that rishis were there. They made an important place, and Kashmiri people also following them, and the impact, written on the impact of Kashmiri people's life. The other sects and movements that happened, that there were some other important movements that started in various parts of India during this period. Some religious movement started during that period. So they advocated renunciations and devotion to the God. They traced on the meditation and believed oneness and one God. Madhavacharya was a famous bhakti saint of the 13th century. He popularized in the worship of Krishna. Virashaivism, there was a movement, Virashaivism, the movement initiated by the Vasavana and his companions. And the Vallabhacharya was, his sect was very founded by the Vallabha, and sometimes in the 16th century. Kashmir Sikhism, that was famous by Vishwagupta, and in the year of early 9th century. Saiva Siddhatam, it is also system of Saivism, to believe in the sea. Goknath, that is the founder of Goknath yogis were there, and another branch of that Sikhism. Then pilgrimage. Pilgrim is a journey of that made by a person to visit or worship a holy site. Pilgrim means a journey done by a person to visit any holy place. Some can be undertaken at regular intervals, like Kumbh Mela, undertaken regular time even kings undertook that pilgrims. Kings were also being pilgrims in olden days. For example, that Akbar walked from Agra to Ajmer when his son was born. Akbar walked from Agra to Ajmer when his son was born. So that kings were also following that religious traditions and pilgrims they were doing. There were various pilgrimage sites in India. There are different kinds of sites, pilgrim sites in India. You know that which were the holy to the people of different that religions. There are different that religious sites. People were doing that pilgrims to the different sites in India. So that journey of people towards the religious that places is called that pilgrims. So nowadays many people travel towards with God. So that pilgrims is called that journey towards the God. Some people they did and they are doing pilgrims by walking, and some are traveling and visiting that worship place because of that devotion to the God. So there are these different that movements spread in that India, and you know the Bhakti movement, Sufism, Sikhism, these all movements spread in India, and that pilgrims were there in all that religions. People were following these all traditions in hope of that pace of life, and you know these all movements and the people were following these all traditions of that religions, and various pilgrim centers are there now. So people are traveling to that religious places, and that is called pilgrim. In short, a journey towards a religious place is called that pilgrim. That is in Muslim that pilgrim towards the Makkah is called Hajj. You know that Amarnath, that Yatra, that is also one kind of that pilgrim is there. So the journey towards religious places that is called that pilgrim. So nowadays there are various different pilgrim sites in India which are the holy places, and people of different religions visit that all places. The Allahabad was there, and Madurai, Ajmer, Mathura, then you know that Amritsar and of Sikh, Jaipur, Ajmer, and many of these places were visited by the different kind of people of different caste and different that grades. So people of that do of pilgrims of different places of different caste. Okay, so this is the nice chapter about the religious developments happen. So this way that religious development happened in the medieval period, and this is nice chapter about the religious development. I hope you understand this chapter well. Okay, thank you children. Bye.